क्रियो स्टेज
आइए
परफॉर्मेंस
अब आपको
नॉर्मल।
पेलोड के बारे में जानकारी देते हैं। लैंडर मॉड्यूल्स पे कई वैज्ञानिक प्रयोगों के लिए पेलोड्स लगाए गए हैं।
And as you can see, it was an absolute textbook launch of Chandrayaan 3 on the LVM-3 GSLV Mark III rocket. Beautiful pictures as that rocket has blasted into space. Everything going like clockwork, exactly as planned. You can hear the satisfaction and the confidence being exuded in the voice of both the commentators as well as the ISRO scientist who's announcing each and every stage that is being successfully completed there. Pramod, our man on the ground in Sriharikota, is live with us. Pramod, how was the view? What did it look like watching the Chandrayaan 3 spacecraft blast into space? You had the best, seat in the room.
Absolutely, Shiv. It was $1 million view, and just our 3 days work of recce and finding this place has completely paid off. We saw the rocket launch from the base, the ground. Been here several years, but we could not find such a move because over there we had a treetop of which only will get the move, probably for 10 seconds. But here, for nearly a full 1 minute, we could see the rocket being launched from the SLP and go up. And second, even the ignition for the liquid stage, that is L110 the booster, even we were able to see that, and it went up within a span of seconds. It was gone, but we had the best view of GSLV Mk3 from the ground ship.
That's right. So it's right now 2:45. Next 6 minutes, you will see officially the entire process of the takeoff being completed. You could also hear the cheers from the ISRO team inside with every stage being completed. There were cheers, there was applause that broke out. The final standing ovation when everyone will breathe a sigh of relief, Shiv, is in just about 6 minutes from now. At 2:51, that's when the entire 16-minute procedure actually comes to an end. Correct, Pramod?
Sure is, and already the solid state, the liquid state, and the C25 are completely done. The only thing is that it has to place this particular module in the 170-kilometer distance from the Earth's atmosphere. That's what they are waiting for, and that takes a total of 16 minutes. Now, at official, like almost half the time is over, and the first 3 stages have been completed successfully. So the last part only we are waiting. But ISRO scientists, until and unless it's completely done, they would not say anything. But like I said, 100% sure the launch is success, and that particular module will also be placed at a perigee of 170 kilometers from the Earth's atmosphere, Akshata.
It's incredible because just about 3 or 4 minutes from now, we're going to get those very, very heartening pictures from inside the telemetry and observation center in Sriharikota, where all of those brave scientists who've been waiting with bated breath finally get to exhale. They're going to be exhaling. They might get some time off finally after many weeks of crunch mode to make sure that Chandrayaan 3 has been a success, but it couldn't possibly have gone better. This was a textbook launch. Everything worked out absolutely perfectly. Like you were telling us, Pramod, everything happened on time. And these are difficult things. No matter how many times ISRO has done them and perfected the art of rocket launches, every single rocket launch is still a very nail-biting affair. There's a great deal of nervousness. There's a great deal of anxiety there. These are some of the top scientists in the world. They are trained, to handle these things in a professional manner and to be very calm. But the results of that professionalism is there for the entire country and the entire world to see. An amazing rocket blasting off perfectly into space, Pramod.
Absolutely, it's the best part about ISRO scientists, be it like former directors Kiran Kumar, Sivan, Mailsamy, or even Somnath, they do not show their overjoy. They just give it a small smile. That itself means it's a complete success. In fact, during Chandrayaan 2, the earlier launch was actually stopped because of an issue with O-ring at the final moment. So there was a lot of things that should be taken care of. But in the recent track record, at least this whole year, I could say that there have been no such instances because everything has been clear-cut, just like you mentioned. Everything has been textbook-wise and everything has been sorted out. It is not an easy job to send a rocket that weighs 642 tons soaring up the sky in 16 minutes to reach a distance of 170 kilometers, and they have absolutely done it, and we are at the last bit, probably another 4-5 minutes we will know once that particular module is placed on 170 kilometers. Only then ISRO would go ahead, and even then they will very politely congratulate each other and come and respond to our questions. And they will. The thing is that as we are celebrating this particular event, ISRO is actually going ahead and planning about Gaganyaan. They want to send humans next, and that's the reason this particular Chandrayaan 3 is also very important, because soft landing is a very important aspect when it comes to sending people to the moon as well. So ISRO over there, it's like working on all those. So this one also they're concentrating in very politely. I'm pretty sure once the mission is success, they'll very politely say that the mission is success and give us a very simple smile chip.
And no time to rest for our ISRO heroes, because after this, even once the takeoff is successful and it's deemed a success, they then get into work in ensuring that the next 40 days they're constantly tracking this mission. But what you're seeing right now, that successful takeoff shift, is courtesy Bahubali, is courtesy the LVM-3. The launch vehicle is what's done the heavy lifting for now. After this, 40 days from now, the focus will be, and Pramod, you can come in on this, considering you've done some great explaining of really how this entire Chandrayaan mission works. 40 days from now, the lander Vikram, the rover Pragyan. That's what everyone's going to be focusing on. If you actually look at the entire mission and the vehicle per se, the large chunk of that is actually the Bahubali, is actually the launch vehicle.
It absolutely is, and Director Somnath very clearly mentioned in his reason when he gave the information that this time propulsion has been increased. The lander has been given more possibility to land in any location. Earlier there were certain restrictions that has been removed. Earlier, because of certain software issues, what happened is that the descent, the speed and the acceleration, there was a confusion, and the lander also spun in a different speed. Those things have been eradicated. The actual thrusters have been decreased. Now imagine that all those tests have been done on Earth's surface, but the moon's actual surface, there the gravity is entirely different. It's 1/6 of Earth's gravity, and those things have also been tested. In fact, through sciences we come to know that nearly 100 tons of rock that actually resembles what is on the moon's surface is in a place called Namakkal in Tamil Nadu. That rock, 100 tons of rock, was moved to ISRO's testing area, and there they have done several bed tests, which means like using helicopters for crash landing or soft landing, and then also using cranes and various other purposes. Those tests were done, and now they're using thrusters, and the thrusters also limited to a certain extent to control the descent. And this is why Somnath also very clearly mentioned that whatever could go wrong, everything has been taken under consideration. In fact, that he claimed that there is a kind of quotient called as sigma, which means a certain amount of things that can go wrong, and normally for a test phase they place 3 sigmas, but for Chandrayaan 3 it's actually 6 sigmas, and that's how much work and effort has been put on this Chandrayaan 3 module.